Hello, good day everyone. Rogelio here, and today I'm going to share to you a book about Egypt, ABCs, a book about the people and the places of Egypt, written by Sarah Helman, illustrated by Todd Ouren. Salam alaikum, peace be upon you. That's how people greet each other in Arabic, the language of Egypt, a country in the northeastern Africa. Over 69 million people lived in Egypt. It ranks 15th in the world population. A is for Alexandria. Alexandria is a city in northern Egypt, on the Mediterranean Sea. It is Egypt's main port, founded over 2,000 years ago. Alexandria was once of the busiest trading center in the world. Sailboats called feluccas carry goods and people along the water near Alexandria. B is for backgammon. Backgammon comes from the ancient Egyptian called senet. Today, playing backgammon is a favorite Egyptian pastime. More fun and games. Soccer is called football in Egypt. It is the national sports. Horse and camel racing are also popular. Egyptians enjoy water sports such as sailing, scuba diving, and windsurfing. C is for Cairo. Cairo is the biggest city in Africa and the capital of Egypt. Long bridges across the wide Nile River which flows through the city, Cairo was founded over 1,000 years ago. D is for desert. Egypt is almost all desert. In some places, people travel along wadis, hard, dry riverbeds that wind through rocky hills. Camels have long been used in Egypt to carry people and loads across the sand and through rocky areas. These days, most people travel the desert in jeeps. People love the desert. Bedouins traditionally lived in tents and moved from place to place. Some still do, but many have settled down and become farmers. Berbers live in western Egypt. They have different language and style of dress than most other Egyptians. E is for education. Egyptian children between the ages of 6 and 14 are required by law to go to school. A growing number of young people are entering Egyptian universities, which are considered among the very best in the Middle East. F is for flag. Egypt's flag has three stripes: red, white, and black. The gold eagle is a symbol of Saladin, who ruled Egypt in the 1100s. The British government held power in Egypt from the late 1800s until 1952. In 1952, Britain and the Egyptian king were overthrown. Egypt changed its government to a republic. In 1954, Gamal Abdel Nasser became Egypt's first president. G is for Galabia. Many Egyptian men wear a long skirt-like robe called galabia. Others wear Western-style business suits or jeans. Egyptian women who follow the Islamic religion wear a headscarf in public that leaves only the face uncovered. Children often mix traditional and modern clothing styles. H is for hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics is a very old way of writing. It uses picture symbols or hieroglyphs for letters or words. Ancient Egyptians used hieroglyphics to keep records and write down their history. I is for ibex. An ibex is a mountain goat that lives in Egypt's rocky Sinai Peninsula. Egyptian deserts are home to other interesting animals too. Gazelles, jackals, scorpions, and many snakes such as famous cobra live in Egyptian desert. J is for jewelry. Egyptians take great pride in the many bracelets, rings, and necklaces they wear every day. Egypt is famous for its gold and silver charms or amulets and name tags, cartouches. Ancient symbols used in Egyptian jewelry. Ankh, a symbol of life worn as good luck or charm. Scarab, a beetle that stands for their life after death. K is for Khan Khalili. Khan Khalili is a famous market in an old part of Cairo. It was built in 1380s and in a maze of alleys and streets packed with small shops. Smaller marketplaces similar to these are common throughout Egypt. In large cities, people also shop in department stores. Egyptian money. The money used in Egypt is called the Egyptian pound. One Egyptian pound is divided into 100 piastres. Just the US dollar is divided into 100 cents. L is for lotus. Egyptian's national flower is the lotus or water lily. It grows among the reeds along the edges of the Nile River. The lotus image is often used in jewelry paintings and carvings. Papyrus reeds also grow along the Nile. In ancient times, the stems of the papyrus were used to make the world's first paper. M is for Muslims. Most Egyptians are Muslims, followers of the Islamic faith. Muslims follow the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. These teachings are found in the Holy Book of Islam, the Quran, also known as Quran. Muslims worship in mosque or masjid. N is for Nile River. Almost all Egypt's people live near the banks of the Nile. The river provides water for drinking and farming. It also provides fish for eating. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Many Egyptians earn their living by farming close to the Nile. Cotton is a very important crop for making cloth. Corn, wheat, beans, and fruits are grown for food. O is for oasis. An oasis is a green island in the desert. An oasis is formed whenever water bubbles up from deep under the ground, providing moisture for the plants to grow. P is for the pyramids. Ancient Egyptians built giant pyramids as burial places for their rulers called pharaohs. The pyramids were built with huge stone blocks. The famous pyramids are the Great Pyramid of Giza, just west of Cairo. It is the largest of the pyramids was built using about 2 million stone blocks. Q is for queens. Most Egyptian rulers were men, but a few queens also led ancient Egypt. Cleopatra was the most famous queen. She ruled from 51 to 30 BC. Another queen was Nefertiti, whose name means the beautiful woman has come. A painted bust of this queen is one of the most famous art pieces in the world. R is for Ramadan. Ramadan is the ninth month of the year in the Muslim calendar. Muslims fast during the entire month, eating and drinking only after sunset. Ramadan ends with a 3-day holiday called Eid al-Fitr. Then people make special meals and exchange gifts. During the Ramadan, children light special lanterns called fanus. S is for Sphinx. The Great Sphinx stands near the pyramid at Giza. This massive statue has the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh. The head is 6 stories high. The Sphinx was built about 4,500 years ago. T is for Tutankhamun. King Tutankhamun ruled Egypt around 1340 BC. He became king when he was about 10 years old and was killed when he was 18. Thousands of items were buried with him, including a gold mask, 415 statues of servants, jewelry, furniture, and 28 pairs of gloves. His tomb was discovered in 1922. U is for sun god. Ancient Egyptians believed in many gods. They thought the sun was the most powerful god, the one who created everything on earth. The sun god was Ra. Then another god, Ammon, also became important. Ra and Ammon were combined into one god, Ammon-Ra, the king of the gods. V is for Valley of the Kings. Many pharaohs were buried underground tombs in the Valley of the Kings. In the pharaoh's time, No one was allowed into these secret rooms. Tourists now go here or there by thousands. W is for water. The water of the Red Sea is not red at all. It is brilliant turquoise blue. Some people say it got its name from the sea's red coral reefs. Others believe the name came from the red algae that grow in the water. X is for exports. Egyptian cotton and cotton textiles are sold around the world. Other important exports are petroleum or oil, and items made from it. Chemicals and metal products as well as fruits are also exported. Y is for Aish. Aish is a round whole wheat bread like pita bread. It can be filled with or used to scoop up for food like ful. Egypt's national dish, ful, is made of faba bean, olive oil, lemon, and garlic. Other Egyptian foods: basbousa, a sweet cake served with syrup; falafel, fried balls of ground chickpeas and spices; hamam, baked pigeon; kofta, spicy grilled ground meat; tahina, sesame seed paste; and torshi, pickled vegetables. Z is for Al-Azhar. Al-Azhar is a mosque that was built in the year 972. It was named after one of the daughter of the Prophet Muhammad. In 975, Al-Azhar became the university as well as the mosque. Classes have been taught there for more than 1,000 years, and today the university is a major center of the study of religion of Islam. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have learned something today. Till next time, bye!